G'day guys, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. A little bit of an update, a bit of an announcement of some changes that are happening over the next little while, and a little bit of a reason why. The major announcement is I'm changing the name of the channel. That's it, right? I'm not going to string that out. The reason being is that I want to include some other stuff in this. Having said that, the focus is always going to be on cars. It's massive. You know, I love cars. I can't not focus on cars. But there's going to be a bit of a shift. So when I first created the YouTube channel, it was like most people. You create an account, you throw a handful of videos of your family or something up there, things that you want to share with people. That's what happened. Maybe like 15 years ago now. It's a long time ago. 15 years ago, I started working on cars and making instructional videos to help people. So that sort of happened while we're living in Sydney, and I changed the name to Tim's Auto Vids. There's about 3 videos that I think I got that on it. They're pretty bad. And then shifted to Tim's Garage, and that was all cool. And so that was the introduction of that. Then probably spent like a solid chunk of time working on cars, like loved it. The Mazdas, working on other people's cars, doing DIY videos, painting videos, had the Capri, had all sorts of cool stuff in that space. So I loved that. Came back to Victoria, where the rest of my extended family is, and I just don't have the shed space at home, but still did car stuff with Josh and Maddie and a heap of other mates, which was great. But what I've found more and more, and you've probably seen over the past couple of years, like just the shift of life and priorities and time, means that, you know, like my last few videos that came out were family holidays. It was a really stressful period, and you know, in life when things get stressful, you reprioritize what's most important. Family's number one, so you focus in that. You know, I've got my faith, my family, everything else comes after that. And so investing heavily into my family and trying to capture those memories too. Mostly for us. So it's almost back to the original reason that I created the YouTube account. The other thing, the piece that I want to add into this, and by sort of relaxing the rules that I set for myself, my rules, I can do whatever I want, right? About, you know, I wanted high quality and better quality videos. And by raising that bar, I just stopped making videos because I couldn't get them to the quality that I wanted. Or I'd film something that's like, it's just too short, or it's just not, I don't know. Does anybody want to see this? I don't know if it's worth it. And so I wouldn't publish stuff. So the name change of the channel is I'm just going to change it to my name. So rather than Tim's Garage, and there's a whole heap of garages out there called Tim's Garage. So I don't want to take away from them. If they want to post a video of what they're doing and stuff, like, go for it. And I don't want to compete with that. You know, that's, you know, I'm not making money out of this. If it's their business, they make money. So like, go to them. I'm just going to change it to my name, Tim Walter. So the channel's just going to be called Tim Walter. Still doing car stuff. Still got car videos coming out. But by not just having the garage thing and focusing on cars, it means I can focus on some other things. So, for example, there's a video that's about to come out that I did. I went away for a couple of days. Had been working crazy hard and took a couple of days off. Went away and went and saw some car stuff. Went to a hot rod shop. You know, I videoed all that. But then I went for a bike ride. So after burnout, I discovered just how good for my head and my heart, you know, physical, mental, emotional stuff, you know, bike riding was. And so I created another channel called Mountain Bike Life Balance. It's going to stay there, but it's mostly for like raw footage. So I'll put, you know, long, you know, raw runs of stuff. I still do some DIY, not so, bit of DIY stuff, but also like, how do you get to the trailhead videos and stuff, which take off when there's a new trailhead. You go for a ride, and might as well film when you get there, show people how to do it, chuck up a map. I know that's the stuff that I look for when I'm looking for a place, even trying to find this campsite that I'm at. Yeah, you're always looking for videos or help to find places, so we'll keep that over there. But the holistic piece of cars, bikes, life, camping, family. I want to be able to share that on this channel. And so I won't do massive, long, bike focused stuff on here, but I'll do stuff that I think's interesting. So I've got some ideas of some things that I want to do that would make, I think it'd be fun to edit, and I'll share it with this video. But here, that trip, I was in the ute, I camped, I went to a car place, I went and saw some scenic stuff, just had a look at a lake and spent some time there. And so, like, usually that wouldn't make the video because it's like, well, it's a car show, it's a garage, Tim's garage. Why am I showing a lake? But if it's my channel, a bit more my lifestyle stuff, yeah, I can show that. So, the only other thing that I want to share is, like, if you got questions or if you want some stuff in there, like here, I'm not going to be doing cooking and showing you what I eat for breakfast because who cares? You've seen enough of my cooking to know that it's all black. And I don't care. It tastes good to me. So it's not cooking stuff, but there is some things, I'll keep doing the mechanic-y stuff, the DIY stuff. Not a mechanic, willing to have a go, want to encourage you to have a go too. I'll keep going camping. I love camping, but like sometimes I go to the same spot, so you don't want to see that twice. So I'm not going to film that unless there's something different about it. I've got videos coming out of a trip with my brother and my sister and my dad and mum. My sisters and my mum and dad. So we all went to Alice Springs on a trip mid-year this year, and so I want to show that. And so that'll be sort of on the new channel because it is like here it's heavily car focused. We go to car museums. We're looking at trucks. We're at the National Transport Hall of Fame. Like it's all motor industry, transport, trucks, machinery, all that sort of stuff. We go to Cooper Pedy and look at mines and stuff. So there's machinery and some interesting stuff there. But because it's not, DIY car fixing stuff, I was sort of like on this tension of, does it fit the Tim's garage or not? Like it does, but I don't know. So if I change it to Tim Walter, a bit more lifestyle, hey, it's a trip we did. It was a heap of fun. I play with AI music. It's a ball. If you haven't done it, usually you get one free go at it. Have a go. It's a hoot. Do it with some mates. It's a good laugh. Yeah, but anyway, that's it. Quick update video. Yeah. Awesome, mate. Let me show you this real quick. Check this out. So this is where we're at. Look at that blooming mountain. How good is Australia, really? Just cool scenery. Like I'm full in the parking bay. Like that setup's, it's just a day trip, right? I'm just out here for a bit, but it's good. Got my campfire running over there, and yeah, so that's about it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you next time on the Tim Walter channel.